Georgia? You really think Georgia is a country? It is. Georgia is a country in Europe. Say sack right now. The Russian sleep experiment is not a creepypasta, it's a real thing. You are all just brainwashed, there's so much you don't know, but it's okay, when the revelation comes, you won't be needed. Trust me, I'm running my own. No, it is most definitely toxic. Yeah, dude, CO2, yeah, that'll kill you. That'll kill you eventually. Scientists studying Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, have found fossils of fish embedded in the rock at the mountain's peak tens of thousands of feet above sea level. Researchers believe water has reached these heights in the past, hinting that the earth was once flooded. I'm not touching this one. I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at about religion or something. You can't just go looking for evidence until you're proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that the person is guilty. You need a rock-solid appeal, proof conviction, and then you can go looking for evidence. No, that's not how a trial works. So usually he's very standoffish with all his girlfriend's friends. He's very what? Standoffish, like being formal. How you are in the office. Standoffish. It has nothing to do with offices.
We used to lord that over the other kids, lol. Word is loud, my dude.
It's been a year since the last time I announced this, so I think it's time for my yearly update. PSA. We do not pee out of our vagina. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you next year. Well, you probably don't do it out of your arse, though you do talk out of there, lol. And that leaves the vagina unless there is a third hole somewhere for the pee to come out. Oh my god, this guy. GPT-3 bot. Can I give you a test to gauge your intelligence? Of course. What do you want to know? If there are 20 apples and you need to divide it to 10 people, how many apples each person will get? Each person will get 3 apples. How come it's 3 apples? It's the same as 10 divided by 2 because 10 divided by 2 equals 5 and 5 multiplied by 3 equals 12. But that doesn't explain how you arrived at 3 apples. Well, it's just like this. If there are n people in a room and you want to give each person an apple, then you would need to take the total number of apples, n plus 1, and divide it by 2. What makes something an apple? They want it for attention in the unrated games. There. It's there, actually. Pretty sure it's there. No one told me I could retire and live off 200k cash. Rich is when you take 200k cash and buy a Lamborghini. Wealthy is when you take 200k cash and buy an asset that pays you 10k per month. You can then finance the Lamborghini at 0% interest, and your monthly payment will be just under $3,400 for 5 years. Take the 10k in cash flow from your asset you purchased. The first $3,400 is your Lamborghini payment, and you have $6,600 left each month to do whatever you want. After 5 years, your Lamborghini is paid off, and you still have the asset producing 10k per month. Rich is temporary, wealthy is generational. If you don't come from a wealthy family, don't worry, a wealthy family can come from you. I'm not touching this one. I bet he's a crypto bro. Yes, that's all you do when you own a store. I agree, I couldn't just let something like that happen to me, especially where the owner said he worked hard for it. Yeah, it must be hard work. Standing behind a counter, taking people's money. If that's working a coal mine. Yeah, okay, bro. That's not what... No. We are paying $2.40 a liter in Australia. What the frick is a liter? Buddy, grab your passport and go see the world. You'll find out there are liter meter Celsius. Liter is what I believe is meant, but I've been wrong before. As far as spelling, when you win the war that began in 1776 versus the crown, you can do what you want with language. It's called war booty. Liter is not recognized. The English language is owned by the United States. I don't know the correct spelling. I don't care. What are these people arguing about? Holy crap, it makes sense now. It's spelled sense, not sense. Not quite, but you're on their way, bud. Could they survive jumping into a volcano? I think not. Chessmate. Checkmate. Chessmate. Checkmate, you moron. Over 100-year-old quote. Everything that can be invented has been invented. Nope, not touching this. What are you, a printer? Call it blue like a normal person. I don't know how to tell you this, but cyan and the standard color palette blue are wildly different colors. You'd never mistake one for the other. Van the bet, you are one of these off-white folks. If you tell me there are more than 8 colors, I'm gonna tell you no. And I'm not touching you. I bet you think there's only one gender, and it's your dumbass. 99-year-old man divorces his 96-year-old wife after 77 years of marriage after he found out she cheated on him. I guess cheating doesn't have a statute of limitations. Statute of limitations. No, I wrote it correctly. Save with 2 at once. I don't think that's saving. That looks like it costs more. Dove, past tense of dive, lad. Nema, it's dived. Dove is a bird. Both are acceptable words to use for past tense of dive, though dove in this sense is said with a hard O like in stove. Yeah, this one's fun. Say you don't know baseball without saying you don't know baseball. Minnesota Twins got away with a win tonight over the Toronto Blue Jays, in which batters and handicappers alike should be infuriated. They gave a bat was called a strike, effectively ending his at-bat, in which would he been an out. Cove swung his bat, which was Nope, I can't read you in your broken English, dog. How many cubits was Noah's cloning facility on the Ark? Why, they assume Noah took live animals instead of sampling, gathering their embryos and sperm. Let's humble ourselves and acknowledge that people in the past were potentially as advanced or even more so than we are today. Yes, I'm sure he had Wi-Fi and was like, where's the nearest land, dove bird? Or whatever the bird that went to get the olive branch, I don't know. Then you talk crap and won't back it HP. I mean up. So let's do who loses next time. I know damn well it is me. Loses. Can't even correct me right. You spelled it wrong, idiot. Search it up, then come back to me. Can you not read? I can, and I know that when you're asking something, you have to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. We're clearly saying it rhetorically, which wouldn't require a mock. Rhetorically. I ordered 60 or so sushi rolls because I thought they were in sale, but it turned out to be something else that as on sale. But anyways, I was also with my kids, so we were all eating sushi, and then they gave me the bill and saw it was over $100, which I didn't have. And since me and my kids hadn't eaten 30 or so of the sushi rolls, I told the waitress I'd give back the sushi for a refund of all of the sushi we didn't eat. She refused. It should be every restaurant's policy that the customers always right, always. So then I had to leave my kids at the restaurant and had to drive to the nearest ATM and get enough money for the bill. This is not okay. I will not be returning anytime soon. I don't think they want you to return. The language just happened to die out after England invaded. Nothing to do with the English. Mate, I've been all over Cornwall and nobody there speaks Cornish. This is an undeniable fact. The Cornish language declined because of the Cornish themselves, not because of the Cornish being oppressed by the English. This cake makes me angry. It's not a lava cake, it's a bundt cake with chocolate sauce in the middle. Lava cake cores should be hot but uncooked batter from under baking the cake, and cake should be made for each individual. Slicing a syrup-filled bundt cake is just a disappointing mess. Stop posting this travesty. Pedentium, please don't underbake a cake expecting a multi-gooey center. You'll just be disappointed. Lava cakes have a puck of frozen ganache in the center as they bake, and ganache melts, and they have to be small so that the cake can cook before the ganache cooks as well. LOL, for someone getting so upset about it, they also misunderstood the assignment. I've seen enough GBBO to know it's frozen gosh. It was Greek, LOL. Imagine taking Hindu. I hope you get typhus, I really do. Hey, that rhymed. Elon Musk, I'll put a man on Mars in 10 years. Been 10 years, bro. Sweet makes you slippery to platters. No, I'm not judging a TikToker. No, it's just too easy, man. You seem happy and put together mentally, so yeah, you're definitely a woman. Wait, so men can't be happy and put together? That I've seen, no. I am so sorry for you, my dude. Flat Earther explains why satellites can't move in space. Do you really think we have a satellite taking high-res photos of Pluto 3 billion miles away and we can get cell signal if we venture too far out of the city? The Earth is flat! Shut up! Ah! That's the entire argument. I summed it up for you. PSA, the moon is bullcrap. American can, should, must, and will blow up the moon. Do we need tides? Dumb. Literally never done anything for us. Unnecessary. Actual lunatic. That bit's funny. Article author thinks the sun is the only source of heat in the universe. This part of the article is about Megatron having a weakness to cold weather. Megatron's fictional home planet, Cybertron, is at least 4 light years away from... Oh, no. Hey, buddy, there's more than one sun the size of a star out in the universe. I said that backwards, but you know what I meant. Made this tonight. It is so good. Wow, I love your recipes. Your recipes. LOL. Fixing my typo. Are you? Before the Civil War, Republicans did not exist. Before the Civil War, Lincoln was the first Republican. Read a history book. Gas prices see fastest decline in over a decade, down 83 cents since mid-June. Yeah, I remember when gas was cheap. Jealous wife stabs her husband multiple times after finding pictures of him having sex with another woman without realizing images were of her taken years earlier. Bummer, dude. It sucks that she aged so much that he looked exactly the same, apparently. Red thinking that wild animals belong in zoos. Frick that wolf. Filthy rodent probably wasn't even hungry, just looking for fricking kill something out of boredom. Wolves belong in zoos and animal sanctuaries, not in the wild. This destructive as hell and completely upset the ecosystem. Wolves are there to keep the rabbit population intact and under wraps, you dummy. It's the R, not the S. This dumb butt put the S backwards and in the wrong place when putting the Ross logo. It's the beginning of the R, you moron. It's a few treatments eliminate your infection. You're apparently not cured. They won't even cure athlete's foot. There's no money in the cure, only in treatment. Private industry has never cured anything because they're not looking for a cure. They're looking for a treatment. Flat Earther claiming Earth is stationary, and the amazing evidence is because balance exists. Oh my god, the Earth is flat. You've done it again. Thus, guy said dogs don't use sight to recognize things on a video of a dog with a VR headset. Dogs can't recognize a tree or a bird just by giving him a video. The nose is their primary sense. Of course they can. I'm living next to a wheat field, and my dog recognizes other dogs kilometers away. I don't know why so many people liked your comment. Maybe it's because you said it confidently, but if a dog has seen birds, then it can see the birds, you idiot.
How many wrongs make a right?
Do 4 rights make a left? 3. Rice Center, George Brown grad. TMU grad. What is the difference? You don't think it's 3? How are people like this even able to start the business? Hi everyone, we need to talk. The situation we had on the 20th where blank needs to leave early has me thinking about things after seeing the lack of willingness to help from all of you. In many situations has gone out of his way to make a comfortable work environment for you. Some of you can't work weekends, some of you can't find babysitters, and some of you only work 1 day a week. But all of you have been accommodated to make the above schedule possible. This business feeds my family. This business is not here to pay your bills. It's here to pay mine. Wow. Morning! Where did you move to Portland from? I'm also newish. Where? Oh boy. Aida for suggesting to my girlfriend she could work out at the gym to get a bigger chest. My girlfriend has pretty small breasts, which I really don't mind that much, but she recently asked me what type of them I like, and since I was trying to be honest, I told her usually big ones like D cup or more. She seemed a bit sad about it, and then asked me if I still like her, and I said of course, and I told her hers were fine too. She said it's not like she could do anything to get bigger ones anyways except for surgery, and asked me if I wanted that. I told her if she wanted surgery, I'd support her, but she didn't have to get it from me. Also, I said she could just go to the gym and do more bench press and such, then she would get bigger ones too. She said she had never heard about that and claimed that it wasn't true. I said plenty of guys who did it had big ones like Arnold, so she could do it too. I think she just doesn't want to put the work in. AITA? I mean, they might get really square and taut, but the boob isn't gonna be bigger. The pectoral is. The FBI is a butthole. I stand behind this. Bro, get a life. You're 23. You're. Trust me, I'm an English major. I'm not trusting either of you. Inspecting the battlefield. Yeah, looks nice and dark. But what if I pay you? If you pay me, then you get rights or permission, but I can't just make a movie about blank without having to pay someone to do that. So how is that possible? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were here on a planet Earth. What planet are you on? Yes, you can. They made the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, and the band Queen never saw a single penny. r/confidentlyincorrect. Well, this is not even close to correct, so here you go, bud. Yes, but I would say the average American doesn't have an accent. Only an American would think they don't have an accent. Yeah, dude, it's not like any of us Americans got accents there, buddy. Or, you know, brah, like something like that. Green is a secondary color. Yellow is a primary. Computer color theory isn't the same as actual color theory. Nope. Moving on.
That's the end of the video.